Hey everyone, Sky here to discuss Bad Boys, starring Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Tia Leone, Joe Pantoliano, Michael Imperioli, and Checky Cario, and directed by Michael fucking Bay. Now, before I get into this movie, I must say I will announce why he's called that next time when I talk about Bad Boys 2. But for now, let's get into this movie. I have seen it a lot of times, so we'll see how my opinion goes. In Miami, Mike Lowry, played by Will Smith, and Marcus Burnett, played by Martin Lawrence, get carjacked by two carjackers. And I love how funny these motherfucking two characters are together. It cracks me up and keeps me entertained throughout the movie. For example, the scene with the carjackers made me laugh so damn hard. We meet the movie's bad guy named Fouché, played by Checky Cario, robbing the police station where Mike and Marcus work at, and I love how menacing this character really is. Marcus is a family man, married with 3 kids. Mike is a womanizer, and it works with these actors very well. Their police chief, Captain Howard, played by Joe Pantoliano, is an angry police chief, and Mike and Marcus ask around about the missing heroin that the bad guys stole earlier in the movie. And Mike asks for help from a lady friend, Max, while at the gym, and Mike and Marcus's chemistry works well for this movie. It won't next week. And I like Joe Pantoliano as the angry police chief. Max takes her best friend Julie, played by Tia Leone, to a party of Eddie Dominguez at his place, and Fouché comes in and pissed off and shoots Max. And Eddie, who I should note, is an ex-cop, with Julie witnessing it and escapes them by jumping in the pool, and I thought that was a good way to kick off the plot. Julie calls Mike, who inconveniently isn't here, and Marcus disguising his voice as Mike Lowry, and I love the way Martin Lawrence says Mike Lowry frequently, and it's cracking me up, and her idea of going to Mike's place for protective custody. And Julie is kind of annoying, despite I like Tia Leone, but her character is just kind of annoying some. So now Marcus is Mike, and Marcus is Marcus is a Tootsie cliche, but done better than, say, Big Mama's house. While going through mugshots, Julie looks at the photo of Max's killer, and Mike and Marcus go to Club Hell. That's the title of it, by the way. And Marcus gets attacked in the bathroom because Marcus is recognized by the bad guys and gets encountered, and Julie almost shoots Fouché until Mike and Marcus get the gun away from her. And my problem is it slows down the plot, but I'm still having fun at this point. Marcus gets the wrong idea calling Mike at the house, thinking Mike and Teresa are having sexual intercourse, and Marcus goes to the house of his own, and they wrestle until Mike says Marcus he would never do that to his boy. And that scene isn't necessary to go there with the funny movie Michael fucking Bay. I will talk about that next week. Teresa finds out about Marcus and Mike are in Miami and goes yelling at Mike and Marcus until Fouché comes in and kidnaps Julie, and have a prolonged Michael Bay kind of chase with Mike chasing the bad guys, and Marcus comes in and they lose them, and have a slow motion shot that works in this movie, and it'll get much worse next week. But it was good here, I'll say that much. They go after Fouché after they track him down, and they have a shootout and explosion after explosion. How's your mojo working during these scenes, Bay? Marcus drives fast to get Mike to Fouché and crashes Fouché's car, and Mike gets a shot at Fouché and shoots his motherfucking ass down, and the PD are back in business, police department otherwise known as, and Marcus goes back home with his family, and the climax is fun, but Michael Bay is never going to be this good ever again until we get to the 2000s, when I'll talk about that next time. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 8.1 out of 10. This is a funny movie that Michael Bay doesn't make anymore of these days. And I'll talk more about that next time. For now, I love the chemistry of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, but Tia Leone's character is kind of annoying to me. And there's some things that weren't necessary, but I love having fun with this movie, and I like it quite a bit. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and next time I will be back with Bad Boys 2. And until next time, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?